Stanley Baxter, the beloved Scottish actor and comedian, has passed away at the age of 99, leaving behind a legacy that shaped generations of entertainers and comedy fans. His journey began in the vibrant streets of Glasgow, where his natural gift for mimicry and performance first caught the attention of audiences long before he ever stepped into the bright lights of television. He grew up in a household that valued humor, storytelling, and the simple joy of making others laugh. From an early age, he discovered the power of characters, how adopting a new voice or expression could transform a room, lift spirits, and create a moment of magic shared between performer and audience. As he matured, his talents led him to local theaters, where his commitment to the craft of performance deepened. These early stages became his training ground, allowing him to refine the remarkable skills that would later make him a household name across the United Kingdom. In the 1940s, he stepped fully into the world of professional entertainment. Variety theatre, a bustling landscape of music, comedy, and spectacle, became the foundation on which he built his career. His energy, precision, and unmatched ability to shift characters in an instant quickly distinguished him from his peers. By the time he transitioned to television, he was already regarded as a rising star. Yet television gave him something more, a stage where his comic brilliance could spread far beyond the theater walls and reach millions. His shows in the 1960s, 70s, and 80s redefined what audiences came to expect from television comedy. Viewers were mesmerized by his flawless impressions, his elaborate sketches, and his bold approach to humor. He blended satire with elegance, wit with intelligence, and silliness with sophistication in a way that few could match. Every performance felt meticulously crafted yet effortlessly executed. He became known for his transformative abilities, switching characters with a speed and finesse that left audiences in awe. Whether portraying politicians, pop culture figures, or entirely original personalities, he captured every detail with uncanny precision. But while he dazzled with comedy, he also possessed a deep capacity for dramatic performance. His acting roles expanded across film, radio, and stage, each one showcasing the depth and versatility of his artistry. He was not simply a comedian, he was a performer of immense range. His work in pantomime also became legendary. Crowds gathered year after year to see him bring classic characters to life with humor, charm, and a sense of pure theatrical delight. For many families, seeing Stanley Baxter on stage became an annual tradition. Those who worked with him remember a man of quiet dedication, someone who approached his craft with seriousness, humility, and meticulous attention to detail. Behind the laughter was a performer deeply committed to excellence. Even as he aged, his influence remained strong. Younger comedians and actors often spoke of him as a master of the art, a standard of creativity and versatility they hoped to emulate. His recordings and performances continued to inspire new generations long after he stepped away from the spotlight. In his later years, he settled into a peaceful life at Denville Hall in North London, a community known for caring for artists and entertainers. There, he lived among peers who shared similar experiences, memories, and love for the world of performance. Though retired, he remained a cherished figure. Visitors recalled his sharp observations, his gentle humor, and the warmth he carried into every conversation. Even in quieter moments, the spark that defined his career never dimmed. His passing marks the end of an extraordinary chapter in British entertainment history. For nearly a century, he brought joy, wonder, and laughter to millions. His characters, impressions, and sketches became cultural touchstones, moments engraved in the memories of those who grew up watching him. But beyond the fame and accolades, he leaves behind something far more enduring: the feeling he gave people, the laughter he elicited, the comfort his performances provided, the way he lifted spirits even in difficult times. He shows us what true artistry looks like: not just technical skill, but heart, imagination, and the courage to try something new. Through his work, he expanded the possibilities of comedy, broadened the horizons of television, and demonstrated the transformative power of performance. His influence will continue to echo, not only through recordings and archives, but through every performer who learned from his example. His spirit lives on in the sketches crafted today, the impressions perfected, the characters created with care and conviction. As the world remembers him, it does so with gratitude. Gratitude for his brilliance, his humor, and the extraordinary dedication he brought to his craft. Gratitude for the light he shared so generously across nearly a century of life. Stanley Baxter may no longer be with us, but the joy he gave the world remains. His legacy is not measured in years but in the countless smiles, laughs, and moments of wonder he delivered to audiences everywhere. And so, with respect and affection, we honor a giant of entertainment, a man whose talents transcended time, whose influence continues to shape the stage and screen, and whose memory will live on in the hearts of all who cherished his work.